What's going on, everybody? Fire Chicken and Naughty Nate here. We got the fight before the fight, and we got a good episode for you tonight. If you've been paying attention, we've had Death Sentence on. We've had Zachary, Wingsy, the chef, and we had like 6 people on the last episode. Now we got 2 tonight, but this is going to be a good fight, and I'm excited to talk to both of these individuals. Nate, what's new? What you doing?
Oh man, just getting pumped and excited for these fights coming up on the 26th. Last night we had open mat over at Columbia River Jiu-Jitsu. We had the biggest open mat that we've ever had. We had multiple competitors that will be competing on the 26th in last night. We had T-Don, who traveled about 2 hours to come train with us. The same with Blue. Blue showed up and he came and traded with us. That's about a 2-hour drive from Olympia to come to Vancouver and get some good rounds in. We had the chef in, we had Bolo in, Slav ain't nothing yet. We had Igor in because he signed up to do another boxing match. We had Santavo there getting ready. All the guys are hyped up. They're getting ready. It's crazy. At my home gym, people are excited, man. And I'm seeing, I'm actually having to, kind of tone it back a little bit for some of these guys because they're biting at the bit to get in there and throw down. Big shout out to Dad. We had another amazing round last night where I'm telling you, man, for his progression from where he was last year to where he is this year, completely different fighter. It's amazing.
Nice. Fighters, you guys, just be careful. I know you guys want to be intense and everything, but just don't get injured before your fight. Like, I mean, you got to be smart. I was thinking about going up there, down there the other day, but by the time I thought about that I had time to do it, it was already too late.
I know it, man.
I hate to make promises, but I want to make it down there before the anniversary event. Maybe next week if I can. Next week's not fight week. Right?
No, next week is a week before fight week.
Before fight week.
It's our last tough week before fight week when we kind of tone everything back and just really focus on our maintenance and staying healthy for the event.
That might be a good one for me to get out to, especially if there's fighters out here that are traveling down there. Maybe they wanted to swing by and pick me up or something. You know, it'd be easier on me. Definitely easier on me.
I know me and Flex, we've talked about it too. So he might not be a bad one to get with and, car pull up here or down here, I guess.
I'll pitch in gas money, I definitely want to get down there. It's a little bit of a trek to get down there, but what's your time frame? What's your class schedule like?
So I'm usually there 4 days a week. I'm there Sunday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Then I'm there Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 p.m. to around 7 p.m. roughly. And we'll train whatever you want, man. I mean, it is a Columbia River Jiu-Jitsu, but we do everything. We do boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai. We do wrestling, judo, jiu-jitsu, obviously. We're just trying to be real students of the game. So whatever you want.
Going to have to get down there, and I encourage you, if you're in the area or want to check it out, to head down to Columbia River Jiu-Jitsu.
Heck yeah, appreciate you guys. It'd be awesome to get some rounds in with y'all. And I always love training with you, Fire Chicken, so it's always a great time, man.
We haven't got a roll yet. Only striking. So.
You've only punched me in the face so far. That's it.
Well, you've punched me in the face equally or more, so yeah. I would say we're pretty even there. Okay, it looks like we have both of our guests in the back room, I guess you could call it, and
all right,
bring them on. So, I'll talk about one a little bit. You talk about the other. So Baethoven, I met Baethoven. She started following us on Instagram a while back. She's expressed that she's wanted to do a fight at the scrapyard for quite some time now, and as popularity's grown with us, it's more likely or easier to find a competitor for her. And that's where we're at now, July 26th anniversary event. And tell everybody who Beethoven's going up against.
Well, Baethoven will be going against the love of my life, Miss Red Fox. She'll be jumping in there, doing her third match, her first kickboxing match overall. She started competing last year, and really, I would say started training martial arts in general just a little over a year ago. So she's taken to it like a fish to water, man. I mean, because of the fact that we live together, we're doing this stuff every day. Her progression is constantly growing all the time, and I'm really looking forward to her stepping in and really displaying what she can do in the kickboxing arena.
All right. Well, without further ado, let's bring on our guests. Welcome, welcome, Red Fox and Beethoven.
Thanks. Happy to
Hello.
be here.
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
All
Can you guys
right.
hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a little choppy, Beethoven.
Yes, sorry about that. I had heading to a gig or back from a gig, so my Wi-Fi is maybe not the best.
Fair
I can
enough.
try
How'd that gig go?
to
We'll try to make it
Yeah,
work.
I'll make it work.
So let's see. Nate, you're usually pretty good about starting off questions. So what do you got?
Yeah. Well, a question for you, Beethoven. How long have you been training for? I'm kind of curious to learn a little bit about you. I know you've been a fan of the scrapyard for a little while now. What's your training look like in your experience?
yeah. So casual learning, mostly one thing, and to for years. But
It's like Terminator.
so
Yeah, we're getting kind of a bad connection there.
I,
do you want
I
me
could
to?
make
Ooh, almost.
There we had it for a second.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
sorry.
No, you're okay. It happens. I mean, technology, right? It's
Yeah.
well, let's start with you then, Red Fox. I know you've been excited to get in there and display some of this kickboxing that you've been working on. How do you foresee the match going?
Well, I first see it going pretty well in my favor. um, I've been putting in a lot of work. I feel pretty confident about the work that I've been putting in. I train a lot. So yeah, I don't go in there to get my butt kicked. I don't think
That's
anybody does.
that's good. Yeah, it's a great strategy.
so one thing that I find fascinating about Beethoven is she plays violin
Mhm.
and she's very good at it. And she's actually said that she would do some violin like intros and play. We have a PA we're going to set up at the event. And
That's
so
so
that
we're going to
cool.
do
would
some
be so
intros and
awesome.
stuff and just it's something that we've never had at any of our events. So I think it's going to be pretty exciting.
I do
That's gonna
too.
be so cool.
We're definitely gonna have to maybe push their match then a little bit back, just in case anybody gets like a sprained wrist or anything. Because I believe Beethoven, she's a violinist. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna need your hands for that. So
It might depend on how many like I don't know if we want to do it for like every match, like because that's way too many.
yeah, no, that's a
Maybe
whole
just, like,
concert.
yeah, maybe just like a few featured matches or whatever.
Mhm.
That would
And
be
then
so cool.
yes, yeah. We've already talked about some different things that she could play for like Zachary and Death Sentence, you know.
Oh man,
So
Oh, I'd love that,
I'm looking
man.
forward to that.
Heck yeah, me too. So Red Fox, I mean, this now being your first ever kickboxing match, you kind of making the transition from boxing to kickboxing. What are some of the things you've been working on to kind of, make that transition easier for you?
A lot of kickboxing rounds and then working on those angles because they're definitely different than your boxing angles. So yeah, a lot of sparring and working different angles into that sparring.
Yeah, I know we've been putting in the work there, and the way we train over at Columbia River Jiu Jitsu is we do a lot of sparring. So I know you're getting the time in on the mat for sure. Uh,
I
what's
had a
it?
question. So Red Fox, do you get a chance to spar with many other females?
Not really. No. I actually, generally speaking, I have to cross train at another gym to spar with females. So I primarily spar with all guys. But I do have one training partner that I do spar with at another gym who is, she's a title holder actually for NWC. So I do get some good rounds in with her whenever I
Shout out
can.
Nikki.
Shout out Nikki.
Heck yeah, she's a little savage.
Yeah, she is.
Welcome back, Beethoven.
Hey Beethoven.
Literally connected to some McDonald's Wi-Fi. This should ghetto as hell, but I hope it works.
that's
all right.
okay.
Anything to get it to work.
Hey, yeah, I'd definitely like set up in the play area if I had to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So
But it seems like this is working better. So
definitely.
Yep.
So
So
B-
Beethoven, what's your background like in martial arts, and how long have you been training, etc.?
yeah, so I've been doing mostly Muay Thai, a little bit of Jiu-Jitsu for 4 years, pretty casually. I wouldn't say it was like a super focused 4 years, especially not this last year. But you know, it's just a thing that I love. You know, I'm a musician, I'm an artist, and I just fell in love with martial arts during the pandemic, and I've just been, you know, as a lover of arts, I just want to do everything I can to practice it and study it and become better at it. So
That's a great outlook to
you know,
have
everything
too.
that I do is very oriented towards just the pursuit of art itself. So this for me is a way of pursuing art.
I love it. Yeah, it's like
Definitely.
a body manifestation of art, right? Like body art,
Physical art.
physical art. Yeah,
Physical art, yeah.
there you go.
I like to call it physical chess.
It can be, yeah, definitely a chess match for sure.
Or checkers, depending on
Who you are,
Depending on
yeah.
who you-
what kind of mood you're
For
in.
sure.
Oh man. So Beethoven, I know that like for me, martial arts tends to be like the hub of everything, and it translates over to other things. How does martial arts how does martial arts translate over into being a musician for you? Still there? Ooh, madam. Oh, there we go.
Yes. So sorry
Oh,
about that.
No,
Now
you're
I'm
so
in
much
the
better.
McDonald's. Yeah, I'm hoping that this will. I'm like actually in the McDonald's now. I'm hoping this will help.
This seems way better.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
you're
great.
super clear now. Super clear and crisp.
Fantastic. I'm so sorry about that.
No, don't worry about
All
it.
right.
It happens. All right. So, for martial arts, for me, it tends to be like the hub of like, it has a lot of, I guess, things that translate over in other aspects of life. How does martial arts translate over to you being a musician?
Oh, it's informed me as a musician a lot. And being a musician also informs how I approach martial arts as well. I would say that, I believe I'm a big, fan of Musashi's quote, if you know the way broadly, you will see it in all things,
Yes,
right?
indeed. I love it. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm a firm believer that at the intersection of all things is one thing. So the way of something is the same. The same way that people will walk up to me and be like, "How did you play that violin solo?" It's like, well, I practiced it. I just did it a whole lot. And then it's funny as you relearn these lessons because I'll like be practicing a kick and I'm like, why isn't this kick as good as I want it? It's like, I don't know. Did you do it like 100,000 times? Like probably not.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yes, it's very.
I gotta say, like one of your, I heard you play California Love on the violin, and I thought that's so great. How long have you been playing violin?
I've been playing violin since I was 4 years old. So
Wow.
when I just turned 33, when I turn 34 next year, it will be 30 years on the dot.
Wow.
That's
That's
amazing.
cool.
Yeah.
Thank
Being
you.
able to stay dedicated to something that long is very impressive. Really is.
I'm very proud of that. And at the same time, it's one of the many reasons why it makes martial arts so wonderful because I have to be humbled and because I'm bad at it by comparison to how I would like to be, like my martial arts skill compared to my violin skill is completely disparate. So, it's very humbling to be able to play. Like just a couple of days ago, I was actually on stage with the San Francisco Symphony playing Led Zeppelin over a symphony backing me.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That's
And it was
amazing.
So cool.
It was one of the coolest experiences of my life. But then I got to go and then I start practicing stuff and I, spar with the homies and they're fantastic. So they're just piecing me up. And I'm like, I don't want to be bad at stuff. So
It sucks being bad at things, but you got to be bad at things first to get good at things. I
That's
get
so
it. I feel
true.
you on that.
I know. God, Red Fox, I gotta say, I wish you were like I wish you were like an awful person, just like a horrible bitch.
Right?
And it would make my life so much easier because you seem so
Okay.
sweet, and it's
You
gonna
can,
make it
you,
harder to
dude, feel
do.
free to talk shit. It's okay. That's what we're here for.
See, you giving me that permission makes it even harder because it's like,
Oh,
oh,
I
nice,
know.
you do it. God fucking damn it.
Oh man.
We were
I
talking
feel
about
the
this
same
the other
way.
day. Like Naughty
It's
Nate and I were saying, there's a high level of respect out at the scrapyard between the fighters and
seriously.
the staff and everybody. And it's
Mhm.
really hard to get people to, because we don't want people to not be themselves,
Mhm.
Mhm.
And I feel like there's a lot of great people at the scrapyard, and it's just not a lot of shit talking, which is
Yeah.
fine.
It's such a cool community. I'm
Mhm.
excited for you to come and experience it for yourself because I've been a huge proponent of more women coming out to the scrapyard and competing because there aren't enough of us out there. We need more of us out there. And so anytime another girl signs up, I'm like, yes,
Yes.
fuck yeah.
There we
Thank
More
you.
women
go.
in the scrapyard. It's so cool. I mean, of course, I'm going to bring my game. I'm going to be 100%, but it's really awesome to get in the ring and share the ring with some other badass women.
Yes, I'm looking
I
forward to
love
it. I
it.
will say, I hope you're prepared, Red Fox, because I'm not like these other girls that you fought. So I hope that you are ready. Nate, I'm sorry for what I'm going to attempt to do to your wife. I'm going to
It's
attempt to be
okay.
successful.
It's okay.
Good. I
Get one
expect
in
you
for
to
me,
bring your
please.
A game. Whatever, you kicked me in the head earlier today.
Yeah.
Ooh, so you're sturdy. Got
Allegedly.
it.
Yeah.
So
Once you sign those waivers at the gym, it counts for anywhere, man. So
Everything's
it
fair
works
game.
out.
we actually have a pretty decent amount of women signed up for this event.
Mhm.
We are
Yeah.
we are trying to find matchups for a couple of them, but we
Mhm.
did find one for Joanna Witt.
Yeah.
I don't believe that you've seen her fight yet, Beethoven, because I haven't edited her video. She's from Australia,
Ooh.
very charismatic and really cool. And she will be fighting at the scrapyard on the same event you will be. I do have her matched up against LOK is her name. Don't know much about her, but she is coming with a fighter, so that one should be locked in. And then I've seen a couple more down in the 130 range, and I believe I
Mhm.
have them matched up. And then I had another 160 sign up today, so it's either been like
Wow.
125, 130, or 160, and it's kind of been those two weight areas.
160. I wish I understand why, but I wish you could bring hostility back, man. She's so awesome. She's one of
Oh,
the people who
geez.
most made me want to do this. Also like Icy Mike, right? Hard to Hurt. Shout out Hard to
Mhm.
Hurt.
Yeah.
He's the main person. He's how I heard about Street Beast and how I got into it.
Oh.
But yes, hostility absolutely was just so badass.
She was such
that,
a
like,
beast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. Well,
I
hopefully she's doing well.
I don't know if there's another lady in Street Beefs that could.
Yeah, I don't want that smoke. Not yet.
As we grow, though, we're going to get more hostility like competitors. The level that competition that we're getting is constantly growing. I mean, from where we started to where we are now, I was watching some of the early days of Street Beefs just in general.
Mhm.
And some of those matches early on, I mean, they were straight to street fights. And now we're getting like trained individuals that are coming through with like some solid 1-2, some solid grappling backgrounds.
We're
And
seeing some
it's just
technical
high
fights, some
level
higher level
competitors.
technical
Yeah.
fights, and it's
Guys that
really
are
cool to see.
Yeah, guys that are almost that are on their way to go pro or who have already turned pro now. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I feel like I can attribute that to a lot of gyms locally are seeing us for the opportunity that we are, that we're not just this group of people that are doing it negligently. They're coming in, they get checked medically, they get, looked over and everything. We're being responsible with how we set this whole thing up. And, gyms see that and they're willing to let their fighters come and fight because honestly, like if you've been around the fight game and you fought amateur, you've probably fought smoker shows. And I think we're definitely a step above a smoker show. We've got
For
all that
sure.
stuff going on. But the community aspect of it, the promotion, something that you can't get anywhere else. You're not going to get that anywhere like you get it at Street Beefs.
No.
Yeah. Beethoven,
Yeah.
how do you predict the match going?
I think it will start off polite. I think it will become progressively less polite as it goes on.
I believe so. As soon as those, you
love
start
it.
making contact,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, we're not being nice no more.
Yeah,
Is there Is there
No,
any?
but that's what we get in there for. We're not getting in there to be nice.
Yeah.
And
Is
we have
there
this set
any?
up for kickboxing, right?
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Yes, it
Kickboxing,
is.
okay.
Is
this
there any
gonna be
competitors you're looking to meet?
Any competitors I'm looking to meet?
Yeah.
Well,
Anybody? Any fans of anybody?
oh, I'm a fan of so many people at the scrapyard. I'm so excited to meet everybody. In particular, well, me and Crazy Legs are gonna hang out. Crazy Legs and I talk sometimes. He's fantastic, super talented. I love watching him fight.
Mhm.
And then, of course, Mr. Death Sentence.
Yeah. Big
How
name
could I
coming
not?
through. Wing
Yeah.
C as well.
Oh yeah, Winksy is
Yeah.
crazy, dude. He's done stuff in fights, so I was like, oh, I was not even aware that was like an option. Like,
Yeah.
Either were we. Trust me.
Right?
It surprises everyone.
Yeah.
it's awesome. He's super creative, which as an artist I love. I love being inspired by a thing where it's like, oh, I guess that could have happened the whole time. Like that. He had a fight recently, not at Scrapyard, but it was like a clip that I saw. I didn't even know it was Winksy until later, where he's like runs up on a dude Naruto style and then uses the momentum from that to just punch him and then like stand up through the punch. Like that was crazy, dude.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
It's amazing. Yeah, we have so many events happening that day. So many like celebrity type individuals that are going to be there. We can't really mention all of them, but I know we have thrown out Joaquin Buckley. He's going to be there. Are you excited to potentially meet him? He may even end up reffing your match. You never know. He's there to work.
I'm so
Cool.
I'm so excited and nervous for it because it's just like, well, what if I fuck up? And then what if Mighty Mouse sees me fuck up and he calls me a fucking scrub? That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
He has been. So I did notice Mighty Mouse has been. He did a breakdown of Wing C the other
I
day,
saw
Yeah,
that.
he
which
did.
was really cool. So, what? Shout out to Mighty Mouse. He's always done breakdowns of Scrapyard and Street Beef Scrapyard, or Scrapyard and Street Beefs, and back and forth, and always showing us a lot of love. So, I mean, maybe there is a possibility that he does break down one of the videos from the anniversary event. It'd be neat to see.
One could only hope, honestly.
Right.
We'll
One
see
could
how
only
the
hope to
fight.
get that kind of attention.
Yeah, we'll see how the fight goes, and then that'll determine how excited I am about if he sees it or not.
Fair enough.
I mean, I know what you mean. I'm fighting the same day, and I don't want to be a highlight reel on my own channel, to be honest.
That's
Yeah.
tough. Imagine editing your own ass getting beat. That's tough.
I've
Yeah.
edited my own ass getting tapping out before, which was tough, but it is what it is.
It's all part of the game. I can't wait for you to come out. You're gonna see the community for what it is, and it's amazing. Like, it's a very supportive community. It's we're there to not just beat you up but build you up. And I can't wait to meet you in person. It's gonna be awesome.
Thank you.
We've also got
Yeah.
the documentary crew, Generation Iron. We'll be out there filming the last part of our documentary, so that's going to be exciting. There's going to be, as we mentioned, Joaquin Buckley, and I can't tell publicly like the other people that are going to be out there, but I know there's a couple others that you would be really excited to know about. I can't say on here, but we could probably talk, and I could tell you. But I'm just so excited about this whole thing because, I looked today and we've got almost 50 fights lined up.
Jesus. It's gonna be a long day, but it's gonna be amazing.
We're going to start a little bit earlier. I was saying we're going to do it like a 2-part thing, but I'm not sure we're really going to have time to do a break. There'll be a break, but it ain't going to be like, a couple hours.
Yeah, to set up more fights too. That's gonna be man. I was talking to guys.
I don't think we're going to really have to do that as much as we thought. Because I went through and myself and the team, we put together more matchups today. And there's only a few people that are kind of left that we could probably match up while the other ones are going on.
Yeah.
I just want to try to filter people a little bit so I could say, okay, you guys just show up at 2:00. That way we don't have so many people there at one time.
Fair enough. Well, do you guys plan to compete more than once that day, or are we looking to do just one match and done?
Are you asking us?
Yeah.
Red Fox, do you want to go first?
I think it really depends on how our match goes. I know I wouldn't like to sign up for anything and then be like, oh man, no fucking way. But I mean, if the match goes well for either one of us, I mean, why not?
Why not? All right.
Same. I will
Same.
say, if you want me to play violin for others, I would probably prefer to have my match after that because you know, I need my brain to do violin good, and if we do
And
a
all
real
your
good
limbs.
match, yeah, that too. But yeah, so if just keep that consideration in mind. The playing might be a little better if I'm not, not freshly battered.
So
We definitely will.
second matches are never set in stone. We never tell people they have to fight or do anything like that. So it's always, after it's like, you know what, I feel good. There's another lady out here my same weight. I'll do whatever. It's up to you guys. So we don't ever like to push anything like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Love it.
if energy's good, I'm down to clown.
I
We
love
got
it.
Corso's asking where the scrapyard is. We're located in Gig Harbor, Washington State, and you got to sign up through our Facebook group, which is, it's all over our Instagram, in our bio, in the description of our YouTube videos. So I've got like 57,000 people in it. That
Yeah,
might
buddy,
help.
sign up on Facebook. What's going on, Mike Storm? It's gonna be my opponent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me and Mike Storm. We're gonna do a wheelchair boxing match. Looking
That's
forward
gonna
to
be
it.
First one in the
awesome.
scrapyard.
And
Yeah.
you
That's
know,
awesome.
I mean, it works out great for me because I have a herniated disc right now, so I'm doing a lot of sitting anyways. So it works out wonderful. Thank
I'm
you,
sure
Mike.
your doctor loves that.
Yeah, definitely. But they don't know what they're talking about most of the time, so I'm not too worried about it. They don't fight. It's whatever. Oh man, is there
Have there been other wheelchair matches at the scrapyard before?
No, not at the scrapyard. That's an OG branch thing. So Virginia, Hell on Wheels is the. I want to say that he's done all of the matches, the wheelchair. Like Viking Warrior fought Hell on Wheels.
mhm.
Um,
Oh wow.
I think somebody fought him last time we were there, but I don't remember who it was. But yeah, we've never done one at the scrapyard.
I was thinking about potentially changing my name just for this match, going to Hot Wheels or something like that. I don't know. I thought it might be good, but
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. Quick question for you, Beethoven. Is there a viral clip of a match or anything out there that you that's like your favorite clip from the scrapyard?
Yeah,
Viral
It's-
moment?
yeah. My favorite clip from the scrapyard. Well, there's a lot that are near and dear to my heart, but one that leaves really easy is like the 4 second long clip of Crazy Legs 3-piecing that dude up. Just
That's a nice one. Yeah.
that combo was fucking incredible, dude. Like my jaw dropped when I saw that. Like I love that clip.
It would have been better if he was in his French maid outfit when he did it, but in that particular one, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Red Fox, same question to you. What's one of your favorite viral moments?
Oh man, I think I really love some of the chefs fights and Dad. Honestly, they have some really good. I think probably, even though he didn't win this match, one of my favorites is Dad and Malik.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
they had some really good exchanges in that match, and
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, speaking
Same
of
thing with-
viral,
Go
sorry
ahead.
to
go ahead.
interrupt you, but I am very curious. Where the hell Applebee's at, bro?
Oh, that's a sore subject right now.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm so sorry.
Oh
We
no,
just, we kind of had a.
we're taking a break.
We're
Is that
taking a
fair?
break from.
Is that
Word
fair
to
to
say, so I
say?
understand.
It's,
Yeah, these things
Yeah.
happen amongst families sometimes. We get into everybody wants to go their different directions, and I think that's where we're at right now. And yeah, maybe in the future it ends up panning out. But we wish him nothing but the best for him. Honestly,
Yep.
that's how the scrapyard is. Sometimes people walk away from it, and they go away for a couple years, and then they make their way back. I think he's just ready to move on, and we're supporting that. We're just going to support that. He's ready to move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. for
Naughty
sure.
Nate. Like you asked the question to them about viral clips. What's your favorite viral clip?
Ooh, it's obviously the ones with me in them.
The head
just
movement one is
love-
pretty good. The elite head movement against
That's a great one.
Black Panther.
No, I really like the Arm and Hammer one, where he has that the fastest knockout. That's a really good one
Oh,
that
yeah.
goes viral all the time. Razor's viral clip,
Jeez.
where that one is amazing. I love the solo ones when he's able to land one of those high kicks just because you never anticipate a high kick from Solo, and then he throws it out there and he connects with them, and that's just like wow, bro. A, a notable one too is going to be the slam that Punisher did on Grandma's Boy. I know I talked about that the other
That was
day.
a good one.
That was again still that resonates in my mind as probably one of the best slams I've seen at the scrapyard. It was a very clean belly to back, and it put him to sleep. So
I
not
mean,
too often are you
snoring.
seeing guys. Yeah, you're not seeing guys get knocked out with slams too often at the scrapyard. So I find that kind of unique one. Man, I can go all day. Viking Warrior has some really good, clean knockout ones out there. Flex has a couple, like 2 or 3 knockout clips that I end up seeing almost every other week. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm pretty invested in the scrapyard. I watch it all the time, so I have quite a few favorites out there for sure.
Yeah. Some of mine, I think that the Jewish Hammer with the Kaneki knockout, the one that where he puts his hands down to get up and he makes eye
Yes.
contact. It's created a lot of controversy, because people are like the ref shouldn't have allowed that to happen, but it's like
It's MMA too.
MMA,
Yeah.
and you choose to pull guard or you choose to try to stand up, and that one is just it's so viral. It's just
Yeah.
everybody's seen that.
Even and
BKFC, one of the guys was wearing a BKFC shirt, so everybody at BKFC knew all about that knockout because of the shirt.
shout out Buck. Heck yeah.
Derek,
Hey, great job in your match over in Canada. You did great.
Yes.
Doing that one. But yeah, no, that was a really great viral moment. I don't know if you ladies have been able to see that one. They've actually changed it up with AI and they put a robot in there. Do you see that? They have a robot now knocking him out. And I think
actually, the funny AI one is where he wakes up and he plays violin.
Yeah.
I have,
Oh my
I've
gosh,
seen
that
one.
one's so funny.
People kept sending me that. I was like, guys, I've seen
Oh,
that.
geez.
Yeah. I think what makes that clip go a little extra viral is the reaction you get from whoever that lady was that was standing right behind him.
Derek's, yeah, she was there with Derek.
Her eyes just go like, what the heck happened? So
Yeah.
that was an amazing moment for sure.
Yep, definitely some great moments. And you know what? We're going to have some great moments out there on the 26th for sure. We're going to have plenty of people filming, different angles. We're going to have just tons and tons of footage. So I can't wait to see what we can come up with as far as the editing goes. And I really think that there's going to be just some huge hits from this event that are just going to bring some new eyes on the scrapyard, especially when people start collaborating with each other, UFC fighters and football players, NBA players, and that it really brings that other audience in, and then they get interested, and then they get hooked, and now we have just this new branch of support.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think that this match will help elevate your musician career?
I certainly hope so, but I do this as an artist. It's not, it would be cool if it elevates my music career, but I don't think about things linearly in that way. I think about them as like, I would be happy for this to be the beginning of I don't think I want to have a martial arts career exactly, but I'm just so fascinated by the martial arts world. Like my goal is to meet all of the cool YouTubers that, make incredible make incredible content that I watch every day and that I'm inspired by and I practice and study. I want to travel around the world and do cool martial arts with cool people and have insightful, deep conversations about the intersection between life and philosophy and art and martial arts and all the arts,
Well, that's a wonderful way to view it. I mean, it is a lifelong journey. So I'm glad that you're looking at it as more than just a competition. That's amazing. Red Fox, how do you view that? I mean, you also don't have any real aspirations to want to go pro or anything like that. So
No, but I also view this as a lifelong commitment. And ultimately, I would love to just travel around and train with other people and make content and kind of similarly meet like-minded individuals who want to get in the, either get on the mats or get in the ring and duke it out with each other. It's just there's so much to learn and there's so much to be gained, and there's a lot of humility in chasing martial arts. And one of the biggest things that I love about it is in order to really get good at it and to really keep going to the next levels, there's so much commitment and what is the word I'm looking for? My brain is losing it.
Discipline.
Discipline. That's it. Self-discipline. I love the self-discipline aspect of martial arts. It really, whatever you put in is what you get out of it.
Definitely.
Yep.
And there's a lot of good people here who are doing the same thing, and I want to connect with those people.
Yeah. I know it's opened up our lives to all kinds of individuals. I mean, the scrapyard in particular, like I said, it's a community that's there to support one another. I mean, we have very competitive matches. I mean, I don't want to take away from the level of competition that we have there. Just because majority of us get along and we support each other doesn't mean that they don't step into that ring and really throw blows, because we get guys that step in there and they get knocked out. So, they're not, just doing a little pillow fight. Like, they're really swinging in there. They're really putting it all on the line. But I think they're doing it also to help elevate each other. And that's what I really love most about it. So I really hope once you're out there and you after your competition's over, you have that same, like, you walk away with that same feeling that you went into that competition and it really helped elevate your skill set, and that you fall a little bit more in love with martial arts. And I hope that for the both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course.
So we got.
I have no doubt that will happen. Every time you spar with somebody, or every time you match with somebody, you learn something about yourself, and you learn something about them too, and you make a connection, especially at the scrapyard.
Yep. Sparkle Bananas says, girls, how do you mentally prepare for a fight? Is it more about aggression, focus, or calm?
I think it's more about preparation. For me, it's more about preparation. It's I'm focused and I feel pretty calm going into my matches. I mean, my very first match, I didn't have a lot of training at all, so it was just about survival. I didn't really have a lot of time to prepare for that one. But my second match, I definitely felt focused and calm walking into it. But I feel like a lot of that came from all of the preparation and the training and the work that went into getting there.
Yeah, for me, as a lifelong performer, I treat it like basically any other performance. I just make sure that my body is good ahead of time, that we're all as calm as possible, and I have as much energy that I can summon as possible. So I'd like to be warmed up. I like to feel good about what I'm doing. I like to be, do a little bit of pre-sparring if I can. So for something like this, yes, I would like to. The battle is actually less about what happens before, and then it's more about like how much can I lock in during the conflict itself. Because I actually had my first fight ever about 2 weeks ago. Like same week, like last Sunday I played with the San Francisco Symphony. This week before that, I did a fight in Signal Hill in Long Beach, which is just like, this dude named K-Mac who does these things called friendly fades. And that was in the fight. It was just like, I know I can do better, but how do I lock in? And it became very easy once I got hit enough that I could summon the aggression. Because once I'm aggressive, like I'm good. I'm not going to be like, oh, I see red, bro. But like,
hey, it helps sometimes. It helps.
Yeah. Can. Yeah.
No, with it being your first match, what were you surprised about the most? Because there is a transition and adjustments you have to make from going from kind of like hard sparring to like an actual match. So was there anything that surprised you about that?
Well, in this case, it was like this thing called the friendly fades is like they let anybody fight. So I wanted to fight someone. This is more of a self-defense kind of thing where it's like I statistically, right, from a self-defense perspective, I'm probably mostly going to fight like another woman or like a small guy who's drunk at a bar or something, right? Like it's probably not going to be like a hulking martial arts master. Like that would be crazy, right? So I'm not delusional in thinking that that's what I'm going to do. But from a self-defense perspective, it's probably just going to be like a regular person who's like drunk at an event. I work a lot of events, venues, travel a lot. So I'm more prepared for that. So they paired me up with, I'm 5'5" and like 125-ish pounds. And they paired me up with a 5'9", 180, 190 pound girl who has no training.
Yeah.
But she had no training.
Yeah, that size though. That's yeah.
Well, we kind of felt it was fair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So
good for you.
thank you. You know, I like a
Okay.
challenge, you know, so I ended up, so she just basically ran me down the whole time because she was super aggressive, right? And I'm not naturally aggressive. I'm a go-getter in life. I don't shy away from a challenge, but I'm not like super aggressive. And she was super hood, so her squabble was all like just running down in like a ram. But after a while, I got her pace. I figured out what she was doing. I figured out what I just thought about what she wasn't thinking about. And then at the last 4 seconds of the round, I came in with a massive, like a galloping, massive overhand right that hit her so hard that she threw up about 20 seconds afterwards.
Nice. Congratulations.
Good
Thank
job.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
congratulations.
I'm very
Yeah.
proud of that. Thank you.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Is there footage of this or?
Yes, I can send you footage. There's if you go on my like tagged photos, it's not on my main photos because I make my living as a luxury violinist. But it
Little
is
hidden
on there.
gem. Yeah.
Yeah. But
That's funny.
yeah, there's footage of that. So you know, if you wanna check it out, it's only fair because I can see footage of Red Fox. But I'm curious how you've progressed since your last fights because I've watched both of your fights and you made a lot of improvement between fight 1 and fight 2. So I wonder, very curious where you will land for fight 3.
Yeah. August actually was my last that last fight with Red Wolf, elusive Red Wolf. So it's been some time since I've been back in the ring and I've improved, I would say. I mean, I had to because I was only in boxing, so I had to start getting my feet involved and I've put a lot of work in and I'm really excited to showcase what I've been working on.
I'm excited to see it. And then
Yeah.
beat your ass. No. It's so
Yeah,
hard.
there you
Hey,
go. Yeah.
we'll see, won't we? Hey, nobody's been able to meet me in round 2. So what do you think? You think you can meet me in round 2?
I think you should be worried about meeting me in round 2.
I'm not worried at all.
Good.
I've
Be
been doing
confident.
this for a little while, so
Good.
not worried.
I'll see you soon.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is going to be an amazing match. You got a corner, Beethoven?
I do not have a corner yet, so we'll see who's there. I was
right.
hoping to ask Crazy Legs if he's around, but you know, if you guys have somebody, I just pair me up with somebody who you trust, and
Yeah,
let me know.
definitely.
I can definitely do that for you. I can find somebody that we do have people out there that are pretty routine corners that have a lot of knowledge. One particular like Anomaly, you know, he was a former pro kickboxer. He,
Very knowledgeable.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu brown belt. He's 60 in his 60s and he still does matches periodically at scrapyards.
Cool.
So
I can get you Jacine's brother to come and corner for you if you want. They used to fight a lot when they were little, so he has some
We were
inside
talking about
stuff.
that earlier today.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll corner for your competitor.
Yeah,
I'll corner for your competitor because fuck you.
yeah, he has a lot of inside knowledge on how to beat her up. So.
That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, right. All right, that may have to happen.
all right, ladies, it has been great, and thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm looking so forward to this event and this matchup. Anything that you would like to say before we get out of here?
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I guess obviously, of course, thank you for giving me the opportunity. I'm really looking forward to it, and you know, I hope to explain more about myself as a person through street beefs and you know in general because for me my trouble in a lot of ways is that it's difficult for me from a branding perspective. I'm glad that you like the interviews, Mike. It's difficult from a branding perspective as a luxury violinist who plays for like big corporations, like I play for like Bentley and Rolls Royce, right? But I want to be myself, you know. And this weirdo shit, this is me. Like I live for this shit.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like for me it's like this is a beautiful opportunity for me to practice like being myself and taking that risk of like, you know, how do I get over that fear because I don't want to just be a wedding violinist. I love doing weddings. I love doing events, but like I want to be a bad bitch who does a bunch of shit. I want to beat bitches up and then I want to play you know, I want to play big shows and do cool things, but being myself. So this fight is not just a fight against Red Fox, but also a fight against my fear of being put into a small box. I want to have the room to explore And because I got quite a life story, I haven't told you this, but to sum it up as quickly as possible, I'm a Black and Japanese adopted byproduct of a cult. My parents were Moonies, and they thought that this Korean dude was the second coming of Jesus, and Korean Jesus was like, "Give me all your money," and also that kid Melissa is the Antichrist. He called me
Bring
the
that trauma
Antichrist.
to the ring.
Oh yeah,
There we go. There we
You
go.
know?
Love
You know
it.
what? We'll have people at the scrapyard doing interviews. We'll have a commentary booth.
Mhm.
I'm
Have a
sorry. Could you say
comment-
that one more time?
Oh, we're going to have a commentary booth going on at the scrapyard. They'll be doing interviews. Anything that you want to say, you know, interview wise at the scrapyard, things like that. You know, we would love to hear it. So
Yeah, and I'd love to do a one-on-one interview with you at some point too, and get a little bit
yeah.
more of that background. Be happy to hear about it. You know, also let the people know where they can find you guys.
Oh, yeah, so you can find me. Instagram is the best place to find me. I'm just Baethoven, Baethoven. I'm Beethoven on Instagram. You can find me on YouTube. I'm not a YouTuber yet, but I would like to be. But yeah, I'm Beethoven Violin on YouTube. So yeah, come and find me.
That's awesome. Yeah, Red Fox, what do you got? Last words.
Last words. Thank you, Steve and Nate, for having me on the podcast today. And shout out to my team, Tilly and Top team at Columbia River Jiu Jitsu. And looking forward to all the fights that day. I can't wait. And you guys can all find me on Instagram at TH3RedFox and Facebook. Both. It's the same.
Awesome. Well, again, ladies, thank you guys for joining us tonight. We loved having you on, and we are really looking forward to this match. Yeah, it's going to be amazing, guys. The whole event is going to be exciting, but this match in particular, it's a special place for me, you know. So, thank you for accepting it, Beethoven, and thank you, Red Fox, for putting in all the work. It's bound to be some fireworks, guys. I'm looking forward to it.
And Beethoven, if you get back to me on Instagram, maybe I can key you in on some of these hidden guests that we're talking about. So
I would like that. Yeah, let me know.
all right. Ladies, have a great rest of your night, and thank you again for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Right.
That was great.
Yeah, it was.
Man, you know, I almost feel like if we kept going another half hour, like they might have actually started really going after each other.
They might have. I'm glad we got in the middle of that and kind of stopped a little bit of that cat fight before it got out of hand. We don't want too much animosity going into this.
Yeah. That's why we have security at the scrapyard on the events to handle situations like that.
Definitely.
The fights will be in the ring, not outside the ring.
I love it. Do we mention in order to get this stuff, guys, you're gonna have to get your membership on the YouTube channel. It's $4.99. Make sure you guys have that before the 26th, so you have access to all the live matches that day.
Yeah, you know, we were doing pay-per-views. Those were $24.99. We stepped our game up when we started doing that. We purchased better cameras, laptop, commentary booth, and now we're doing it on YouTube. You're going to get the same quality, but it's only $5. So I would suggest, if you're watching this right now, go on over to YouTube, go to our YouTube channel, Street Beef Scrapyard, go right to the main page there, and you'll see the subscribe button that you should have already had pressed by now. But if you haven't, do that now. And then you'll see, I'm sorry, I'm pulling this up as I'm talking. You'll see a join button. Now the join button gets you into like our behind the scenes, instant early access, pay-per-view stuff. It's $4.99, but you get emojis that go on your name. You get, and the more people that join it, we might start doing like lives just for that too.
Yeah.
So again, there's some different tier levels on it, but to get to the pay-per-view, you got to get the top tier.
You get a lot of behind the scenes footage as well, guys. Stuff that you wouldn't see, that we wouldn't just put out there, like some unedited raw footage of some training sessions, some past training sessions. I mean, there's a lot of great stuff on there that you're missing out on if you don't have the membership. So make sure you get that.
Especially the early access to the videos. So when I edit a fight, it goes on that It
Mhm.
goes on that membership section. So say you're waiting for your fight to come out, you're waiting, and it might pop up on that membership section for you to watch. You can go on there, leave a comment, review the video, tell me what I messed up on, and I might have time to fix it.
Mhm.
Apologies to anybody that I've put their video out with an error in. It happens. But I
Exactly,
mean,
man.
right, like for right now, just for instance, if I go and I type in visibility, let me see, I think I have to do a filter here. I'm going to go to visibility. I'll go to members only. I've got two fights that are ready to go out that are edited fully. I have a personal like thing for the group talking about some drama that we had in our group.
Mhm.
I've got the June 21st pay-per-view part 1 and part 2. And then I have a bunch of early access stuff from various events in the past. And then again, like Nate was saying, we do get sparring footage and that kind of stuff on there too. And I do community posts that are only available to you guys. So yeah, go join it now. Like it's $5, guys. It's not.
Guys, $5, an energy
$5.
drink. Yeah.
You
Come
can't even
on.
get Netflix anymore for $5.
No, can't get anything, and you're getting over 40 plus matches come to 26. Even if
gonna
you're
be
looking to
50.
get it just this month, like I don't know why you'd only get it for 1 month, but if you are only gonna get it for the month, get it this month, guys. I'm telling you, 40 plus pre-matches. You're gonna have UFC fighters there at the event, so you may be able to see them a little bit on camera. The Kitty's gonna be there. Fire Chicken, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be walking around with that thing all day. So come, yeah, guys.
I walk around with it like this all day. I'm gonna do my
I
intros. What's up, everybody? Fire Chicken here
love
with
it,
my cat.
man. Oh,
All right. So we have to conclude this. It's been a great podcast.
another great
tonight.
episode, man.
Appreciate you, Naughty Nate.
Appreciate you, man.
Give you shout outs, and I'll do mine as well.
Yeah, a quick shout out again to Reptilian Top Team over there. These guys are putting in the work. Come to 26, expect some fireworks out of that team. If you want to come and train with us over at Columbia River Jiu-Jitsu, it's located out of Vancouver, Washington. Get a hold of me. I'll give you my schedule, and we get some training rounds in. Keep an eye out for the FOB podcast. I'm working on editing our latest episode, and that'll be out soon. And yeah, man, as always, thank you, Red Fox, for allowing me to do all this and all the support that she puts into not just the podcast, but also the martial arts journey that we're both going down. And yeah, thank you guys, the Fire Chicken. And oh, real quick, belated happy birthday to Mandy Bear. I hope you guys had a great time yesterday. I saw the pictures on Facebook. You guys ended up finding that troll. That's
Found a
freaking
troll.
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Mandy Bear. It was her birthday yesterday, and we had a good day, ferry ride and visiting a new island and checking out that big troll. Shout out to all the fighters, all the fans, all the staff, everybody that supports the scrapyard, local gyms, everybody. We appreciate you so much. And this is going to be one to remember. I'm so looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
So with that said, let's say goodbye for the night, Nate.
Have a good night, you guys. Thanks for tuning in.